Welcome to the Profitpreneur Power Play podcast, your daily dose of strategies, insights, and action steps to grow your business and build your freedom. It's time to stop playing small and start making power plays.
Hello. Happy Friday. It is Sunny, co-founder of Profitpreneur, Profit Sites manager, and today we are going to go into some things into the inbox and conversations area of Profit Sites. All right. So today we're going to be talking about snippets and smart lists. Just so you know what that is first. A snippet is a saved piece of text or content that you create ahead of time, so that you don't have to keep writing the same message over and over again. So for common things that people may contact you or email you about, you can have already saved those snippets of text that you just put into the conversation. And that's going to save you a lot of time. You know, here at Profitpreneur and Profit Sites, we're all about saving time, saving headaches, and automating as many things as we can. And so this is one of those. This is one of those things. Smart lists. Okay, so when we're dealing with email marketing, we're talking about separating or segmenting our list into different categories so that we're sending the right messages to the right people. So in regular traditional email marketing softwares that I've used in the past, we segment those lists by using tags, right? We use tags. We also can manually create brand new lists, period. Okay. And we have our contacts on a certain list. With Profit Sites, we don't really have lists per se. We have smart lists. All right. And so these are basically filters that you set up in your CRM where all your contacts live. And those filters are going to define the what your segment or smart list contacts are going to be made of. Okay, so this could be people with certain tags. These could be just anything that the filter lets you filter out. And so we're going to go into that, and I'm going to show you live how to create smart lists. So let's go into Profit Sites. I'm going to go into my demonstration account here. We're going to start out with snippets first. So let me share here. Okay. All right. So first off, let's go into let's actually create a snippet, and then I'm going to show you where you go to actually use the snippet. All right. So we're going to go into marketing. All right. And we see up here in this top menu, we see snippets. So we're going to click on that. Okay. And we are going to create a new snippet. We're going to add an email snippet, but you can also do text. So this is like SMS text with your mobile phone. You can create text snippets. As a matter of fact, let's do both. I don't have a text number associated with this account because it is a demo. But we're going to pretend like we do have text set up. We're going to set up a text snippet. I had to sneeze. Hold on. All right, it's going. It knows I'm live, so it's going to defer until later. It's coming though. It might come randomly, so just be prepared. If I sneeze, I'll try to sneeze away from the mic. All right. So we're gonna name our snippet. Let's call it demo snippet. No, I'm sneezing. um, let's see. This is a demo snippet. I would type in text that commonly needs to be used to address certain situations. All right. And then we can also add a image file. If we want to upload anything here, we can add that. And then we can also test the snippet. Now, this test is not going to go through because, like I said, I don't have a SMS number set up on this demo account. But you can test anything that you put in here. You can test and make sure that it looks right before you use it. Okay. So we're going to save this. All right. Now we're also going to do a email snippet. The same deal. Email snippet. All right. So now we have to include a subject because this is the email. So all right. Now we write our email. Now we can also, I don't know if you remember, we can use merge tags, okay? Custom values, trigger links, all types of these tags here. So I can click this icon and I'm gonna go and search for contact and I'm gonna do contact first name. So whatever the contact's first name that I'm talking to in this snippet is going to inject that name right there. Right, and then I can inject my own company information. So I'm going to do account. This is going to do name. So it's going to put my whatever the name of my account is, which this one is Grand Marketing Blueprint, I believe. No, it might be just Sean Walton right now. I got to fix that actually. So this is going to be, it's going to inject my account name here, which is pretty much going to be my business name, and then I'm going to put in my account phone here, okay? And I'm going to save. All right. Now, here's where I actually use, I might need some water. Here's where I actually use the snippet. All right. So when I'm into my inbox, okay, and I am composing a message to anyone, all right, what I can do is I can come down here, not the plus. Let's see, this is snippets here, insert snippet. All right. Now that's one thing I use a lot as well when I'm rummaging around in whatever tech software is, if you notice, when you hover your mouse over things, little text help things will pop up to let you know what that thing is. I use that a lot, especially in new softwares and especially in softwares that has a lot of different buttons, links, and features. I like to hover my mouse over it to see, to get that help text as to, to tell me what it actually does before I click on it. Most of the times it will do that. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes you just got to click the button and see what it does. All right, so I'm going to insert the snippet. Where is it? Let me see. I might have to refresh. Let me just make sure. Snippet. Yeah. Let me just refresh. All right, I'm going to go into inbox. Okay. And now I'm going to go into insert snippet, and you can see my demo email snippet is right here. Okay, so I'm going to insert that, and you can see all I did was click the button and it inserted automatically the subject and the body of the snippet that I typed out ahead of time. Okay, and I can send it, right. All right, so that is how snippets work. You can do the same thing for SMS. You got an SMS snippet, you insert the snippet here and you hit send. My send is not going to be highlighted because I don't have text configured in this account. All right, but that's how snippets work. Snippets are really cool because they save you a lot of time with so you don't have to keep writing and typing out the same message over and over and over again. So this is very helpful for customer service things, commonly asked questions, that people just message you a lot about. Can save that and have it ready to go ahead of time. Next is smart list. So I'm gonna go into my list of demo contacts here, and let's create a smart list. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the right here into filters. All right, and I'm gonna filter out all my contacts that have the let's say the booked tag. All right, so I'm gonna do tag. Okay, tag is and booked. All right, I'm gonna apply that. And so this is basically filtered out all of the contacts that have this booked tag associated with it. Okay. So now at the bottom, you can see it says save as smart list. All right. So I'm going to save. I'm going to click that button to save it. And I'm going to say booked meeting. Okay. So you can see up here along the top here, this booked meeting smart list shows up right here. Okay. Now, when I imported all these contacts, I already made a smart list for all of these contacts. I just said demo contacts. So all of these people are here in this smart list. But now I have a new smart list called booked meeting. And we can also let's create another one. So I'm going to go back to all my contacts, to view all my contacts. And I'm going to do another smart list called lead. So I'm going to filter out as a matter of fact, hold on, maybe we can filter out by something else other than tag. All right, so let's say, so I don't know any other viable like piece of information that you would really filter out on, unless you're looking for folks right in a certain region, right? So you can say, if they live in a certain folks that live in a certain state, all right, you can filter out by states. You can filter out by time zone. Okay, you can filter out by a lot. Any of the information that you do have in your contacts, you can filter out by any of those things. Even if they purchase a certain or a product, if they have access to a certain product of yours, you can filter out by those folks. All of this stuff. Okay. Now these are demo contacts of mine, so they don't have access to anything. So I'm gonna just do this tag filter again, and I'm gonna do lead. All right. Apply. Save as smart list. All right, leads, save. All right, so now I have this lead smart list up here. And so whenever I click any of these smart lists, that's all it's going to show me is the folks that belong in this particular list. Now I can also make changes to it. So if I come over here to the filters again, all right, it's going to see this is it's going to show me what's being used to filter out this smart list. And so what I can do is I can also add, right? I can add anything else I want. So let's say the tag is also, let's say sold. I don't know if anybody's going to be in this list actually, because I don't know if people have these two tags at the same time. Yeah, that's nobody. So let's try another one. Let's do oh, that's the same thing. Let's try lead. I think I just already, yeah, lead. Yeah, nobody. Well, you can filter out by multiple different things. I can also put or, right? If the tag is either booked or interested, right? I can do that. And I can save as the same. I can overwrite this smart list, or I can save this as a completely new smart list. Okay. So I'm just gonna hit save for now. And boom. Okay. So now what I can do is when I'm going into my email marketing and I'm doing marketing, all right. And I'm just going to show you real quick, but it's going to come in handy, right? When I'm creating a campaign, I'm just going to use a already existing email template here. All right, so when I'm setting up my campaign and I'm going to into recipients, right? Who is going to receive this campaign, this message that I'm sending out? I can choose my smart list, right? That I already created. So I can add in any of these smart lists I want. Boom, I'm gonna add in all my leads. All right, I can do several smart lists also if I want. Okay, so that is where these smart lists can really come in handy when you're sending out campaigns. This group of contacts, this segmented list is already created for you. Okay, uh, boom. All right, and that is it. So all of these features that I just went over are inside of profit sites, and there's a ton of things and features that you get inside of profit sites, and you get a starter your starter plan with profit sites once you get a Profitpreneur membership. So if you look in the description, you can grab a 7-day trial of the Profitpreneur membership. The affiliate track is also just open, and that is it's great. You got to check that out. We have like 20 plus custom GPTs in there for you to use. So yeah, when you get in there and check that out, you also get your starter plan with profit sites along with that, absolutely free, no additional cost for that. So definitely check that out. Um, that is it. So happy Friday, have a great weekend, and we will see you all next week.